George, um, George, just take care of the body for now. I'm just going to inspect the skull to be sure we're not like under a curse or something like that.
A curse.
Yeah, you never know.
The dog that is currently with Sarah just kind of barks a little bit.
At the skull?
Just like in response.
Oh.
Well, can understand the language.
No one here can.
Sarah will indicate. I think he said that he takes offense to that.
Oh.
I apologize. I just want to determine the nature of this.
Didn't you say you're a follower of Set?
The cult of Set?
Not really.
You worship Set? Something about Set. I remember very specifically there's some sort of connection
I
between
don't
you
worship.
and Set.
Jean will kind of pipe up and go, "It's okay if you're going into a cult. We got a hotline you can call to help you."
It's in Miami, though.
I don't worship Set per se.
Per se. What does that mean?
It's Adam will look at the dog and it's a make it thing.
I've never heard that before. Though to be fair, I don't talk to many Maquette. Just you and your brood. It's probably a good way to describe you people.
Can I try to investigate the skull and try to determine what it's for?
Are you going to do that right here in the sewers, or are you going to leave first?
Well, while we're walking, I will try to do that.
Okay, what exactly are you going to do?
I don't know, probably use my Auspex.
You can roll Auspex if you want, then, and you get your
Yeah.
question.
Or else I'm just gonna use my occult knowledge to see if I know anything about it.
Alright, so Auspex alone, then. Go ahead and give me your question. What you got?
Let's see. So at this level, there's not any good question.
Yeah, it's kind of entirely based around danger to
yeah,
yourself
if
and the
only I-
immediate vicinity.
If only I had Auspex
like-
2, it would be. Yeah. Now I will not
I think
use
like 3 lets you just like straight read objects.
Yeah, 3 lets me, and 2 is focused on secrets, and 3 lets me read object like psychic power, like fading the past of an object. Now, can I use my intelligence plus occult to try to guess what it can do or cannot do, or what it's for?
Okay.
Something
Well,
like that.
you've read the books, you've been through a lot, and you do have these dogs with you. So go ahead and make the roll, and we'll see what you learn. Or what you can at least put together.
Mhm.
Alright, so your question is, what does the skull do, or what its purpose is?
Yeah.
The skull is very much to guard the dead.
Huh.
That it exists to create its guardians, which will carry out its will.
So it has it's sentient?
Can Thomas look at the skull?
Sure you could.
So,
What do you want to do? You want to do some occult? Do you want to do some academics?
academics would be great. So,
Alright, you've been through the same stuff, you've read all the books. it's time for you to put your conjecture out.
So intelligence and
Academics.
all right. Does any specialization in history count?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's like a plus what?
1.
Okay. Not much different.
All right, and what kind of questions do you want to follow up with?
Just wondering if there's any mention of this skull throughout history. I don't know, maybe some small footnotes or maybe through any mention of it.
Well, you
Basically.
do last recall that it was eventually found in the archaeological museum that you just dug it out of.
Yeah.
It appears, from what you understand, it very much may have changed hands over the centuries to have gotten to where it is. But somehow, it may have ended up back in Egypt right before the dig. You do have the pictures of the sarcophagus, and you do have whatever Monty might bring back to maybe learn more about it, or at least what it was doing there at the time. But you might have to do additional research in libraries to figure out its exact course through history.
Well, a new research project. All right.
Sounds like another trip to the university then. Time to
Yeah.
raid their back room again.
Let's just hope that unhappy Monty won't show up before then, right?
Right. Yep. Just got hope.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Let's get out of here then.
All right. You pass through the veteran camp and head your way up to the surface. And as you reach the surface, here it is, number 12.
You're greeted with blazing daylight.
Ah, no. As you come up to the surface once more, Thomas, you feel a rumble in your pocket. Your message alert plays again and again and again.
Okay. The moment he gets back onto the surface, he's going to check his phone.
You check your phone and you have 40 new emails and 4 new text messages. Many of the emails share the same title, classes, with random amounts of question marks and exclamation points behind it.
What about the text messages?
The text messages appear to be from the head of the archaeology department of Gotham University.
And I'll read one of them.
One of the emails?
One of the text messages, since they're the quickest to access.
Alright. The first one is, hope your vacation went well.
Oh, okay. What does the second one say?
Few students said they saw you on campus. That's so? We could really use you to host some classes this fall semester, even if it's just taking them out on whatever dig you've been planning.
Third one?
We need another advanced class, and we'd appreciate it if you could go take over an introduction class as well. We have a lot of general studies majors shifting towards us this year.
And what's the last one?
How about coming in to talk about it between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.?
God. Okay, so you just see Thomas looking at his phone. Just rubbing his face in frustration that oh man, I forgot, it's classes are starting soon.
Jin kind of looks at you curiously. I'm not sure you're in condition to do classes. Nobody knows what's happened to you yet, or at least you didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I only told them that, hey, it's a quick vacation, a quick leave, and they sort things out. And also, there's a message that they saw me on campus not too long ago. I think that was when we were scoping out.
Well, don't go break the masquerade now.
I mean, night school is a thing. Just have your classes at night.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you have to balance classes and this.
Just claim you're doing a dig or something during the day, or you're doing something archaeology related.
Well, I am doing something related to archaeology, which is the jackal skull, but I'm not going to mention that. Just maybe work on a couple papers and one of them, the one of the text message says that, hey, are you? Let's talk about that 10 a.m. to 2. I might have to reschedule that because I can't go out in sunlight anymore.
Who's this? The dean?
I checked the text message. Is it from the dean?
Yes, of the archaeology department.
Yep, it's from the
I'm gonna
dean.
say this out of character because it's not something Jack would say. Just Google
Yeah.
the dean. That's instant tenure right there.
Probably not a good idea to just go on and ghoul someone.
He's a neophyte. He don't know any better. Says the guy who just ghouled somebody and embraced somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
A mafia head, no less.
he's not a mafia head.
Oh, of course. He's just related to the mafia. He's the son of a mafia head.
mafia goon.
And he says, don't embrace the dean. I'm sorry, ghoul the dean.
I resent being called a goon, says George.
No,
Out of character, out of character.
Yeah. Well, I guess Thomas has some stuff to deal with.
Yeah,
guess-
listen. I got.
Yeah?
I need to bury this corpse, and because I promised. So
Oh yeah, we have to do that.
What corpse?
I know you did, said Dave, as he puts his arm around you, Adam. But you made a promise to me too, didn't you? And go ahead and roll Resolve plus Blood Potency.
Did you guys bring a body with you?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I thought you guys left that behind.
We made a
Nope.
promise.
Alright, 4 against 3. You want to willpower that?
I don't have any willpower left. But
Ah. Well,
Hmm.
dang. Well,
can I
Dave's
suspect?
your best friend.
Can I suspect he's using his beginning because he used this power very
You-
blatantly? So
You might, but you are charmed, so you might not suspect it, because he's... Why would he ever do anything wrong or do anything against you here? But everyone else kind of sees this happening.
huh.
And of course, attention is now entirely on Dave, who just fits in perfectly to the situation.
Yes, Dave. Don't worry. We'll fix this. You can just go crash at my place.
Oh, alright. Hey, you got your keys on you? Can I go ahead and have those? I'll just be
No,
waiting for
don't-
you when you get back.
Don't get no keys on me.
Ah, you don't? Ah. Well, maybe you could call up that Greg fellow of yours. He seems like a nice boy. Maybe he can give us a ride.
Yeah, all 12 people on the back of a scooter.
Oh, no. He's gonna give me a ride. And then I'm gonna fetch everyone else.
What do you mean,
Ah.
everyone else?
Wait, what was that?
What do you mean, everyone else?
All my friends! The ones who got kicked out with me!
I don't have any room left.
Ah, don't be so modest. You got a great place. It's fantastic. It's got plenty of room. It'll be fine.
No, I don't.
Hey, look, I trust you. I think you're absolutely magnificent. And as he says that, it just kind of, feels great to hear him say that.
Don't go
You
back
got
on your
everything
word,
you
Adam.
need to handle this situation. I believe in you.
Don't go back on your word, Adam. You already agreed. All 12 people.
Yeah, to take care of him, not 12 people.
No. Before
No.
he
It's
said
only
12
about 4
people.
others. You said 12 people.
You said 12 people.
I didn't say 12 people.
Yeah, back at the bar. You said there was like
Oh,
12
that's just
people.
12 of you. You were just figuring out, And he just kind of waves his hand, not even finishing the sentence. But yeah, it'll be fine. Come on, Adam. Let's go ahead and call up Greg. He gives you just a friendly little poke in the rib.
Fine. I'm gonna call up Greg.
Alright. You're gonna invite him over to come take care of Dave.
Oh, this is time for the jealousy RP where Greg's all jealous that you got this other guy coming over.
Yeah.
Do I get a bit for?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
As you go ahead and make the call, and you and Dave will be waiting. Your car is still here, though, Jack, so you can leave and do whatever you want. So you do have a few other people to ferry around. Jean can go ahead and take Thomas back to their place.
Yeah. I'm gonna look through emails and see how much shit that Thomas needs to deal with since classes are starting. Wait, who's gonna take the skull though?
I have a quick question, Griff.
Yeah?
Would Thomas and I be going to the same place if I was gonna go talk to, air quotes, some people?
No.
No, we're not going that route? Okay.
No. They aren't involved in any of that stuff, so they're going on their own way.
Alright.
Just to clarify on who has the skull, as in is Adam gonna take the skull or
Well, Adam has the
Thomas
skull,
gonna take-
so...
Yep. He's gonna.
he's gonna take care of the skull and the
Oh,
body and Dave.
Yep. Yeah.
Uh,
The skull is mine.
how about Thomas is gonna suggest that, hey,
Mhm.
if you have your hands full, how about I hold on to this for now while you take care of this first?
You. Sorry, are you a sorcerer?
Wait, are
No.
you?
Yes.
I've never heard anyone say
He
that
just sort
before.
of crosses his arms at you, Adam. Come on, Adam. We're not going to go ahead and start casting magical rituals within it. You get first turn on that. We are just interested in doing a little bit of investigation and maybe putting our names on some papers.
Oh yeah, but
We have research to do.
Putting your name on some papers, it's reeks of masquerade breakings.
Well, that's what pseudonyms are for. And wouldn't you know it, I'm now a prominent Romanian archaeologist.
Funny. I mean, at least to hold on to it until you get this taken care of, okay? I'll give it back to you.
Fine. Just be careful with it.
Will do.
Oh, I know how to treat artifacts very carefully.
Yeah.
Put it in a much thicker safe this time.
Or a museum.
I will figure that out later.
You're not putting this in a museum. Remember, it has supernatural guardians, so
But Adam,
if they show up in your apartment,
that's where it belongs.
That's true.
it does not belong in a museum.
So
You
I
literally
guess,
took it from a museum.
Yeah, it did not belong here.
Okay. So just give us a call. Need to get together again. Yeah. I need to check my emails. Let's go, Gene. Let's get out of here.
Alright. So Thomas and Jean are parting. Jack, you're taking your car and you're going to go do your thing. Adam, Greg's going to come and take Dave away. And George is going to offer you a ride.
Yeah, thanks, George.
Yeah, just come with me. And George is going to take you to the side of the street. He's going to pull out some lockpicks, break into a car, and then hotwire it.
Mm.
And once you two are in the car, he's going to be driving, and he's going to ask, so where are we going to go? Home? What's your
Nope.
plan?"
Cemetery.
Alright.
Let's take care
Oh,
of
I know
that.
this nice one. I was there just a couple nights ago, even.
Hmm.
Sure they got
Okay.
a spot or three.
Well, technically you were in two cemetery. Never mind. You probably don't want to know what's.
No, I remember that one too, but that's more
Yeah.
like a reservation. It's not very cool.
No,
Man, I
cemetery.
can't believe you got hustled so hard, though.
What do you mean?
I mean, with that Dave guy, you just let him walk right over you and just put you straight into giving away everything you got. What got into you?
Think so? Is it on a? No, it's not.
Yeah,
No.
you were like a total punk. I mean, come on. You gotta see that. You gotta see you got played.
Hmm. If that son of a bitch is using, nah, and is
Using what?
am I
Wit and
still
high
charmed?
charm?
Yeah, I am still charmed, or does it wear off?
It'll start wearing off.
Yeah, I think I don't know what's happening. Hmm. Right. I'm going to call Greg while George is driving.
Greg does not answer immediately. He might be driving.
Ah,
You do get his voicemail. Hey, this is Greg. Life's a pain. So's reading messages.
okay,
And you can
Greg.
tell that this is a very old message. He sounds a bit like a teenager in this.
Okay, Greg is Adam. Two things. One, change your voicemail, please. And two, just wait. This is an order. I'm sorry to give you one, but this is an order. Once you got Dave to our home, just wait with him here. Okay? And whatever he says, whatever he do, just wait with him here. Don't leave home. And don't bring your stupid friends in our well in my apartment.
Alright, you leave your message.
Cut to Greg later, listening to your message, surrounded by guys.
Stay at home, don't bring anyone else.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. So you drive off to Freedom Hills Cemetery. It's in a bit of a rough neighborhood. It's overcast by streets crisscrossing above it in the air. And it's a very bare patch of dirt with a large building in the center for housing any number of corpses. And of course, a small house to the side, which, even in the middle of the night, has its lights on.
So George, you know to make yourself stealthy since you change.
Well, I know how to keep quiet anyway, but I get the feeling you're meaning something weird.
Yeah. Let's just be.
But I got a better idea. This is a graveyard. We could go
Mhm.
just ask to bury it. Pay whatever fee. You got money, right?
Not really, I'm kind of broke at the moment.
He kind of just his mood sinks a little bit hearing you're broke. Oh, well, I guess that changes everything. Breaking and entering, then. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're going to carry the body, and he's going to go up to the wrought iron gate and pick the padlock there. Simple enough, and he just
No.
lets it swing open for you.
Wait. Let's just try to reason. Well, I try to persuade him to bury the body free of charge. Maybe I'll.
You think you
Well,
can be convincing?
well, I think I can. Yes.
Well, alright then. House is just over there. Let me see. Which page did I have this on? Was it 11, 10? Maybe 10. Let me look for freedom. Hey, there we go. Ah, dang it, I didn't write down a name for the guy. Well, you head up to the small house. What are you gonna do?
Knock at the door.
Say that again? Sorry.
Well, knock at the door.
You knock at the door, and you hear kind of a gruff, deep, I'm coming, from inside. A guy walks up, a very kind of wide man, wearing denim overalls, and looking a little bit rough and completely unshaven. He's opens the door just slightly by a few inches, and kind of looks at you two, and the dead body. Oh, what's this? Looking for a spot.
Yes. Good evening. Well, looking to bury an old friend.
Pretty late at night for that.
Well, I know, but what can I say? Death does
Mm,
not wait.
I'll tell you what. Come on in. And he'll open the door, and you can see that behind the door he was holding a shotgun.
Hmm.
And he kind of puts that up against the side of the door, closes it, and lets you in. He goes ahead and points to a small side room where there's a little bit of a spot to place a body and give it some proper respect, and a few chairs to just sort of sit around and give a little bit of a eulogy. Normally don't use this spot anymore. Too small, but we can keep him here for a second. And he reaches out and he pulls out a binder and hands it over to you. If you're looking to do maybe any kind of ceremony or something, we got like a number of different practices we can do depending on your faiths, beliefs, and wishes for the dead here. And towards the back, you'll find a few different plans for funeral plots, coffins, and different things. And should run you about like 2,000-3,000, I think, if we're gonna keep the low end.
We just need to bury him properly and with decency.
So no ceremony, no nothing.
No, it's way past that point.
Kind of looks at the body and kind of goes, "So he just died recently, huh?"
Yes. Eh,
Uh-huh. Look, if you're doing a reburial, I mean, that's not a problem.
Well,
I get that. Whatever cemetery didn't want to take this anymore or got dug up, you gotta find a place for it, right?
yeah, listen, I'll be honest with you. I promised I will find him a decent burial ground, but I don't have the money to. I don't have the, enough money to give him one, to pay for
He
it.
kind of sighs a little bit and goes, all right. So you don't have any money now. Do you got like any income? I mean, can I
No.
like get you some credit or something?
Well, Not at the moment right now, no. It's complicated.
Mm, well, tell you what. I'm a nice gentleman. I'm not going to use one of the good plots, but we do have the... What's the word for the building? Where is... Gosh dang it, I wrote down the name of the building, I forgot. Yeah, we got the building in the center. It's got plenty of, places for bodies. We can go ahead and store them there for now. And if you come up with some money, we'll find a more permanent solution. But if you don't come back within 2 weeks, I'm throwing them in the garbage.
Very well.
Alright.
Thank you. You're a reasonable man.
Yeah, well, you gotta be understanding when people come in for, dead relatives and stuff like that. So, he goes ahead and pulls out a piece of paper and a pen and hands it over to you. If I could just get some information here. Phone, address, maybe a credit card number or something.
You can
Anything to
call
keep
me.
track of you and get in contact with you later.
Call me. I'm Adam, and I can give you my phone numbers. That's pretty much all I can give you.
Alright, Adam. I'm Jonathan. Nice to meet you. He kind of reaches his hand out.
I will check it.
He's got a big, firm grip. Just like pure American masculine trying to squeeze your
Hmm.
hand to death. But he's friendly about it.
I will
Alright.
just quickly use my specs for him while I'm touching him to
Okay.
get that sweet bonus of physical contact.
Sweet.
And huh. Is this
Three.
man dangerous?
This man isn't dangerous. He's a teddy bear.
All right.
Teddy bear with a shotgun.
Hey, you know, gotta protect it from those kids who keep breaking in. Alright. So you leave him your number.
Yep. And what's his name again?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Go ahead and write that down too. The Freedom Hill Gravekeeper has Adam's number. Alright, and you have 2 weeks to build up the cash. Cool. Alright, so you settle your business. And on your way out, George is going to just kind of stuff his hands into his pocket. And just kind of stretch out a little bit. $3,000 just for a hole in the ground. Maybe he'll have cheaper rates if you just keep him in that building.
Maybe.
Still, $3,000. It's like what, 1-2 nights of mayhem. Yeah, that's easy.
I don't know.
You ever rob a store before?
No, but you know that's the kind of thing that will make you end up inside. Well, you remember the inside Amot?
Ah, come on. I'm a professional. I know how to do this. At least I know the getaway part. All we need is, a small team, bunch of guns, and, nobody's gonna argue.
No,
Done this
no.
dozens of times.
Yeah, and that's why your soul was nearly gobbled up by an Egyptian god. Devil.
Hey, don't play that like it's my fault. I'm just doing my line of business, you know.
Yeah, well, I have some contacts with my peers, so I see what I can find a place with the May Queen.
Well, if money gets too tight, you know, you can always come to me for that.
Yeah.
I kind of owe
Speaking
you
of,
now for what? Killing you and for bringing me back to life?
yeah, speaking
Yeah.
of, you're going to need to settle with your own life. I don't know if you have any contacts or people who will be looking for you, but
They might, he says as he kind of points down the road where a uh, vehicle is kind of pulled slightly to the side of the road. There's glass everywhere, and there's a police line drawn around it. There's no cops on duty around it, but the vehicle's been left there. Pretty sure it was right over there. Pretty sure at least someone knows I'm dead. Thinks it.
hmm. Well, that's no good.
Well, blame your friend.
Yeah,
I think I still got a hole in the neck I gotta repay him for.
he's not exactly my friend.
Yeah, I know how that goes. This is so shit.
Originally, I planned to just, well, I think to make you into what's called a ghoul, which is basically human with some sweet supernatural powers. But well, I don't know what happened. But it happened. So
I can tell you how it happened. And you as the player know the story,
yeah,
but he will willingly tell you exactly what happened, including betrayal by Sarah and Jack, attempted kidnapping, and then murder of him and his bodyguard.
oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, that's masquerade breaking. Let me just call someone. Well, drive us some. I will call someone on the road, and
Okay.
I'm going to call Jacob.
Oh, okay. You can call
Yeah,
Jacob. Jacob responds with a pleasant tone. Hello, Adam, right?
yeah. Hello, Jacob. How are you?
Hey, it's been a little bit. How you been doing?
Oof, rough couple nights.
Oh dear. Oh, hopefully everything's fine now.
Uh, it's sort of, not really, kind of.
Oh, come on. I'm here to help however I can.
Well, you're a lawyer, right? So you're up there with the local court politics and cases of law and all of that, right?
Ah, well, I try to keep a finger on everything. Lots been
Yeah,
happening recently.
I kind of need your help with something as a lawyer,
All right, shoot.
as a man of the law.
I mean, I'm not your lawyer, so I'm not giving legal advice. Blah blah blah. I'm dead. I don't think it applies anymore.
Yeah, well,
So purely speculatively and on an academic level, what's going on?
well, I will tell him the full story of George and how George died and Jack and what has been going down between Sarah and me and all that shit.
His response is a long silence and then, damn.
Yeah, look, this guy Jack is fucking scary, right? And I don't
Scary
know
as
where.
Victor?
Uh, Victor wasn't kind of scary. Yeah, but yeah, and oh yeah, and about that, there is something else. Victor left behind a child and a bunch of gold, and Lily Hunt just kicked them out of their own. And so I was calling you to see if you can do something about Jack. I don't know, find his sire or something, and someone who can tell him to just keep it quiet because Masquerade is super thin right now. And if you could act as voice of reason
Well, I don't know
for
this Jack guy. Like, does anyone know him? Like, is he in with any
no,
politics or anything?
I don't know. It just popped up from nowhere. And but can you also find a way to contact Lily Hunt or just to start negotiation? So the multiple can go back to well to the sewers.
Well, like you got my friends. I can see what they're talking about and maybe arrange a meeting. I'll see what I can
Yeah,
do. I'll
it
try to
would be.
keep the peace here.
It
But
would be nice from once to go through official law and not murdering everything from
I
a
know,
race.
right? I kind of hear way too much of the latter and not enough of the former.
Yeah.
So I'll see what I can do. I'll try putting the pause on Lily Hunt. I'll see who's dealing with Jack and maybe tell them off a little bit. And
Thanks.
maybe all this will work out.
Thanks. I owe you ones for that.
Oh yeah, and as far as the situation you were telling me about there with your friend George,
Yeah.
odds are there's going to be a missing person out for him until a body shows up, or 2 or 3 months pass, at which point he'll be presumed dead.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't show his face anywhere in that time, it should be fine.
Hmm.
Or if they let him bury him.
Could work, but we will need to arrange that so it happens at night or without an open casket. Huh. Well, thanks for the advice, buddy.
All right.
We need
Well,
to we need to go hang out some nights where
yeah, we
just a bit
do.
of
I just
gaming,
got to get a
something like
break
that.
in all this. Oh, if you see
Yeah.
Sarah, tell her I might have a thing she can help me with.
Really? Okay. I I'll tell her.
All right, you have a pleasant evening.
You too.
All right, time to write that down. Try to keep the. All right, so writing that down. Uh, let's go ahead and get a quick view at what Thomas is doing then.
Hello.
All right, you and Locke have been
Lock
driving home.
cross. I know,
Yeah.
lock and cross fun. Yeah.
And
Alright.
he's just kind of he seems a little bit nervous.
What's bugging you? What's bugging you, Gene?
Uh, it's Mont.
Is he? Is it really that bad?
Well, it's not going to be bad for us. But as long as he keeps this up, I think I'm going to keep feeling nervous about this.
Is there a chance that he might not be able to make it, or it's more of you are nervous about when he does get out, it, what he will do? When
Can
you
I
get
just
down
say all
there.
the above? Go ahead and
Uh,
roll me. Wits plus blood potency plus 3.
So 60-10 then?
Yep, sounds right.
Okay.
Or, well, you have plus blood points, so I think one more then.
Oh.
Unless you only have
oh.
2 wits. I thought you
I
had.
have 2 wits, so I can roll one
Okay.
more.
Yep, so that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
What am I
Very
feeling?
much, very adjacent to you. You feel the nervousness of Jean wash over you, and you begin feeling nervous too.
Oh.
He's he might not just hurt whoever he's after. He might hurt other people. He might do something very foolish. He might come home with floozies or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, how did the last time go? Like, what was the most foolish thing he has done of this caliber?
The last time I remember him being angry, there was
Okay.
there was a younger vampire, another gang girl. They
Oh.
were having a bit of a competition, and at some point during their little arm wrestling competition, he spat his beer out in Monty's face. The man didn't have an arm afterwards, and his head became a baseball. At least
Oh.
3 others were injured, and 1 wall caved in.
So, are you suggesting that we go back and get him?
No, I'm suggesting maybe we stay out of the way and ask him what happened later.
How
And
long
then
does it?
we're going to have to do damage control.
How long? How long does it take for him to simmer down?
As soon as he feels he's been satisfied, I suppose. Which, if he's stuck down there, I don't know how long it's going to be before he gets back up.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, that's another thing I'm gonna have over my head because I have classes to deal with. And
Oh
emails to
gosh,
go
yes. How are
through.
you going to deal with that?
I don't know. I I think at this point he's going to access once they got back to their place, right? So,
Yeah.
well, the first thing
You
that
get home,
yeah, the
you
first.
head into the apartment, and you just kind of sit down and have a think about it.
Well, we're gonna put the jackal skull in the safe, and after that, he's gonna go through the emails. Is there any of the emails? I mean, are there?
The emails aren't very important, but you do get quite a number of worried phrases out of it. Some of
Like
them
what?
read like, "I really need to graduate this semester, but I need one of your
Okay.
classes." Another one
Oh.
says, "I took part 1 and now I need part 2 or else I'll have to take a whole other class." And a third one says, "I failed all my other electives and yours should be easy, right?"
Okay, that's fun. Not he's more worried about that. In one text message, it mentioned that one of the students saw him at the campus. Is there anything in the emails that mentioned that, or it's just all worried students talking about, hey, I need to graduate, this and that.
A lot of them apparently have sent you this message after hearing the information. But you do see at least one email where one student mentions that he was the one who saw you.
Okay.
Hey, I saw you walking around last night, and was that Mr. Locke with you as well?
Mr. Cross.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, yeah.
It's okay. Mr. Cross. He is.
I'm still working on my doctorate, and I was wondering if you had some of his work. If he's still wandering around and you found him, maybe you could ask him for some of it.
What does the? I'm gonna look through the email and check out his information. Like, who's the name of the student?
You get the name of the student, which I'll have to make up on the fly, and we'll call it Curious
Okay.
Student for now.
Okay, curious student. I guess I get his email. Am I able to get his
Yep, his
His phone
email, which
number?
of course is a university address, which of course has his first and last name.
So I guess I contact him through there, or
Yeah,
get
you
hold
can
of
definitely
him.
send him an email back.
Okay. Well, first I have to think about this. I'll send him. Oh, that's something I'll do in do in the background. Well, but first he'll just send a message back to the dean
Hmm.
about rescheduling it to at night. A night meeting.
What time are you gonna schedule it for?
When the sun is not up, so maybe 6 o'clock, earliest possible.
Let me go ahead and swing over to my sunrise calculator here.
Yeah.
Sunrise is about 6 a.m. and sunset is about 7:53 p.m.
So 8 o'clock. Or 8:30. Then what else? It'll be at the dean's office, I guess, or it's gonna be outside of the.
It can be at the dean's office. Or, well, wherever you say.
Maybe university is not a good idea because he'll see everybody. I guess he will arrange it at oh, why, man, he can't, man, Thomas can't eat. Man, this is gonna be tough. I guess I'll meet him at a late night cafe somewhere. There's
Right.
coffee houses some around here, so just go at a coffee house somewhere quiet. And as for the students, Thomas will say that I think he'll not reply to the student for now. He'll just reply to the dean. You have to think about the student later.
Alright, so you keep a tab on the student, and you'll go ahead and word a nice friendly message to the dean. And then
Yay.
we'll go back to Jack.
Yep.